Welcome to the Glengarry Home Hike information video. This video is designed to help you prepare for your upcoming parent hike. When you arrive at Glengarry, the boys will meet you and take you up to the dining room where you'll meet other boys and parents on your trip. When they've all arrived, we'll then head down to the hike store and get any gear that you may require for the weekend.
What do you need, guys?
How are you? I need a backpack.
Yep, sure.
And food utensils.
Yep.
Thanks. Thanks for that. Beautiful.
Once you have all your equipment at the dining room, your sons will help you waterproof your equipment and clothing and pack that in your packs ready to go on the walk.
It's a little heavy.
Little heavy. Did Mark load you up with all the extras?
He has a little.
That is unkind.
He's sort of adjusting me, and I feel like I'm going to fall back like a turtle, you know, and you've got your feet in the air. And
Prior to actually heading out, we'll have a short hike brief where we'll learn about any hazards on the trip and any contingencies for emergencies that we might have. We'll then end up in the Glengarry dining room where food will be awaiting for the weekend. We divide this up amongst the group members in your hike group, pack it in your packs, all ready for departure. We head off from campus along a flat fire trail, and it gives you time to get used to your pack. We then begin to ascend up to the rainforest above Glengarry, and it's a steep climb initially. Fortunately, we have lots of breaks along the way where we learn about our environment.
The grey ironbark. Most eucalyptus has persistent bark, meaning it stays on the tree for the tree's lifespan. Ironbarks are characterised by very deeply furrowed bark, which is how it allows for expansion in diameter as it grows.
We've been hiking for about 45 minutes. Describe to future parents what you've just experienced on the home hike at Glengarry.
yeah, I've fared quite well. I managed to get up the hill quite well.
The whole character of the walk changes once we've ascended the mountain. We follow a little bench that's covered in rainforest with undulating rocky terrain, beautiful canopy overhead, these rock crevasses that we walk through. We pause for lunch where you can chat with your boys and those in your hike group. We come out into little meadows and we sit in the sun, have afternoon tea, look at the maps and the different legs of the trip and interpreting the terrain. We then don our packs after a break and head down the fire trail, heading towards the Kangaroo River. And before long, it's the final walk into the campsite. You can see the shadows are getting long. This is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then we'll unpack the packs and begin to set up camp. We'll get the fire going by flint and stone, have some marshmallows before retiring for the night to sleep.
So here we are with Mrs. Levy, 9:30, Sunday morning. How are you feeling after a night in the tent?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Yes, I had a good sleep. It was a little bit cold, but I came well prepared. Had my blow-up mattress, which was worth carrying in the pack, even though it was a little bit heavier. Little pillow, which was good. The head got a bit cold, even though I got a lot of hair on it, but I still wrapped something around my head, which was fine. And the feet, just some extra pair of socks would have helped. But other than that, it was quite good. Yeah, not bad.
After breakfast on Sunday morning, your son is going to demonstrate his orienteering skills with you, as you and others in the group will navigate round the area, locating markers, clicking them as evidence you've found them. After lunch on day 2, we'll load the packs into the canoes, launch them onto the lakes where you'll get a tuition from your son on how to paddle a canoe if you haven't done that already. And then we'll head east back towards campus, where we'll land the canoes at our jetty at the bottom of the campus, and everyone will help pack the gear away before we head up for a big clean-up shower and a cup of tea back at base.
What have we enjoyed father-son camp?
It was awesome. I got to spend time with you, and I got to teach you about the bush, and got to cook for you and set up camp and show you what I've been doing for the past few months.
Now, Dad, parent hike with Tim this weekend. Why is it special to come on parent hike?
Timbo has just outlined one of the reasons. We haven't seen each other for a long time. By definition, that's a function of Glengarry, but I guess there is by the time you get to our stage in our life, I think you've worked out that on the list of priorities, family is number one and supremely number one. So to have an opportunity like this in an environment like this, within a structure like this, to not have been here would have been an absolute tragedy and a huge shame, and it would have taken a lot to keep me away from here.
So if a future parent's thinking about, should I come or should I not come on parent hike, what's the value? Should they come?
Oh yeah, no, invaluable.
Sebastian, what's it like having your dad come on parent hike?
Oh, it's been great so far.
So far.
Yeah, so far he took the good mattress off me last night, but you know it's been great having him along and being able to catch up with him, while we're canoeing and sitting next to the river. That was really great.
Rod Payne, why was parent hike special? Why should you come?
Parent hike is special because it gives you a reason to actually spend some quality time with your son and his friends and think a lot about the direction that you'd like him to take in life. So you also learn a lot yourself about camping and about how soft you become.
Dad, why is it important to come on parent hike?
I think you've got to go on it to see how your boys are growing up. You don't really see it at home. I think they come home from school and they go back to relying on their parents. And I think it's an exercise in just seeing how they're developing. They become self-reliant. It's awful to see in some respects because you become less important in some cases, but generally it's going to help them later in life, and that's what you want.